So digging in now, Babe Ruth. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.
Anticipation is high. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Babe Ruth. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ottavino is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Anticipation is. So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Final line score tonight.
Anticipation is. So big moment here, and standing in, Babe Ruth. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded. Anticipation is high. Stepping up now, Babe Ruth 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. The anticipation is high for. So striding forward now, Babe Ruth. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run scored. And the second runner will pull up stakes over a third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Tonight it's a matchup. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Tonight, a contest. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Babe Ruth. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Comes set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. We've got a contest that. Digging in, Babe Ruth, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Mattingly, the runner at third. Torres on second. Posada on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Yankees. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that is gone. Santa Maria, game over.
Point for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs, 12 hits. No error.
The game's history takes center stage in today's contest between the Astros. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. In there, no balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's at zone. They have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready for another chance. Robinson Chirinos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Roy Oswalt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Striding in, Steve Finley, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the...
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kerry Wood.
The pitcher,
First delivery to him on the way.
Wood.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Count even at 2-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
inside with what looked like the slurve 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. So here now's the pitcher, Ryan Presley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Steve Finley. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Right there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one.
And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no. Something tells me it'll be a memorable one today between the Astros and the Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest. In now, Alex Bregman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The way. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the sixth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. One down. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Roy Oswalt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he... The next Cub up, Kerry Wood. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In the air now, out to left. Schwarber is there. One down. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. First offering on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that it. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Bregman goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kerry Wood. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Goodness. 0-2 now. And now a pitch that hits him here. But hey, standing in, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Aledmus Diaz come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. 0-1 the count. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is there. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Something tells me it'll be a memorable one today between the Astros and the Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ready now, Alex Bregman. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dio, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing. Two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Run's going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bregman at third with 2 away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now batting, Roy Oswalt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding into the box, Jeff Bagwell. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 12.
Now the pitch. Slurve in there, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he's going to add to the total. Stepping up to the plate, Kerry Wood, and with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Bagwell is there. First pitch coming, here it is. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy. So
he sets him down swinging. Carlos Correa becomes the first out of the inning. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. He's set. Here it comes. Low with the slurve there. 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch inside, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Walks are never.
And we'll have to leave it there. Into the box, Kerry Wood, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the off-balance throw is right there. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Struck him out. 8. At the plate, Jeff Bagwell, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-1 the count. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he fouls this one off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jeff Bagwell becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. fouled off. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Today we're going back. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Shoots the first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
To 2-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Another full count pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Swing and a line drive. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the pitcher. Kerry Wood steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Fouled away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The bunt attempt is popped up, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And Oswalt comes up empty that time. He's behind 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. So it might be. Digging in now, Steve Finley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Swinging a looper to left. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. And now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
So it was a... Carlos Correa becomes the first out of the inning, and the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Grounded up baseline. Rizzo was there. And a step on first himself for the out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a
We've got a contest that'll take us back in time tonight between the Yankees and the Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So a big moment in the ball game here. Mike Piazza, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
McNeil on third with 2 out. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hicks is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First,
we've got a contest that'll take us back in time tonight between the Yankees and the Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Digging in once again, Mike Piazza looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. Back goes Stanton. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
The final run score for our ball game tonight for the victorious.
Tonight, it's a matchup rooted in baseball history between the Rangers and the Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. So it's second and third with one gone now, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into... He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Frazier's up with it. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Runners going. Pitch inside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Lagares. He can't get to it. This one's down. And now Pudge will get his shot at it with two gone and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes has to retreat to the track. Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Rodriguez.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.
Anticipation is high for some fireworks in tonight's ball game between the Nationals and the Yankees. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after. Next for New York, Lou Gehrig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And a good bite to that slider. First offering on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will get there to make the running. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The first baseman, number 4.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy. If you're waiting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, B-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Tonight, a contest that should bring us some memorable moments between the Giants and the Dodgers. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next. Standing in, Willie Mays. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Willie Mays.
He's set and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he is in there. And he's safe. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike 1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives drives it the other way to deep right. Bellinger ranging back at the track, and he brings it down to... Ready for another shot now, Willie Mays. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in.
Our final line score tonight. First,
we've got a contest that'll take us now to the plate. Willie Mays. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Willie Mays.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2, and that one got a piece of him. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just look.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not good. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
In there, strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Tonight, a contest that standing in now with runners in scoring position, Willie Mays. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Next to bat for the Giants, Willie Mays, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's the good. Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
0-1. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pollock on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding in, Willie Mays. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Struck him out. Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Tonight, the contest that at the plate, Willie Mays. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. They really bunch him up on that. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The throw into second. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Hit to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Just hung in there on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the third out.
Here now.
Anticipation. Digging in, Willie Mays. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Willie Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. Mays ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Our final line score tonight.
We've got a contest that'll take us back in time tonight between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Striding forward now for the Sox, Ted Williams. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. 2-1 to Ted Williams now. Saw it here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Judge is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and they left no runs.
Tonight it's a match. Standing in with the bases loaded, Ted Williams. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Judge is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight.
Tonight it's a match. Striding in for Boston, Ted Williams. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
First for the victorious.
Something tells me it'll be a memorable one today between the Astros and the Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. To third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and a good start to the inning here for Wood. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
One and one to Chirinos. Outside, 2-1. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
So he got him swinging. Robinson Chirinos goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. In there for strike one. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff Bagwell. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and then stepping in. The game's history. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now a Slurve is looked at here for strike two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh.
Try to bunt. He's hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. This is line to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch to short. Baez has it. So they do get their first hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gary Wood.
First pitch on its way. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Flips it behind his back. Throw to first will get him easily. Now at the plate, Roy Oswalt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get himself.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Roy Oswalt becomes the first out of the inning. Now the 0-1 from Wood. And that misses 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Steve Finley.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
And a ball 1-0.
Altuve.
Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batters.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Fouled off. This is line to left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it. The game's history takes center stage in today's contest between. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Fouled away. Brantley is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he's got another one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
To the left side. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball one. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. First pitch on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Altuve goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. On to first, and a good start to the inning here for Wood. 2 gone.
Now
stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
For the traditional 7th stretch.
Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first down. Now. Today, we're going back in time for a historic matchup between the Astros and the Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Bregman becomes the first out of the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch. The game's history takes center stage in today's coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Contreras over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he's got another one here. Ready once again, Kerry Wood. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kerry Wood.
He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And a strike 3 call. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that's in there as well. 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Today we're going back in time for a historic matchup between the Astros and the Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throw. So digging in now, Alex Bregman.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now
so 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. The game's history. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Right there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
23, Michael Brantley.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1-1 the count now. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: call threes and jamming hitters. How about that?
Well, the play's been made, and that leading off the game's history. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start off the fifth in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his. Today we're going. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Reddick.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. 2-0 to Brantley.
2-0.
Strike called, 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 2-2. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.